Hello, 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 guys. Good afternoon. It's a beautiful afternoon here in Central Virginia. I'm actually sitting out on my back porch and it feels so wonderful. But look, as you can see from the title, I want to talk about the great debate. And before I go any further, I want to make sure that I share this in my private group as well. So, I'm going to go ahead and do that. It's interesting. I see this, but I don't see myself, and I'm not sure what's happening here. It says that I'm live, but I don't see it on my page. So let me figure that out so that I can share it with my group. It's always wonderful, wonderful, wonderful to be able to come on and share with you guys. I noticed that something looked a little bit different. I'm laughing. I hear something in the background on the yard, probably the squirrels or one of the children in the neighborhood who tend to like to walk through our yard, which is fine. At any rate, let me see if I can find this. Again, it shows me live, but I'm not finding it. Hello, 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 Lynn. Can you hear me? If you can you give me a thumbs up or something of that sort to confirm? Not sure why I can't see myself. Oh, good. You can hear me, and I can see myself now. So, thank you, Lynn, so much. Let me go ahead and share this with my private group as well. Thank you so much, Lynn. Let me share this now. All right. So, as you can see from the topic that's posted here, I want to talk this evening about the infamous personal profile that you have for Facebook. Then we have the business pages or fan pages that are available for Facebook. And then, of course, we have these things called our Facebook groups. And I want to talk about some of the pros and cons of each one of them. I get asked this question a lot. And also, I just recently met with one of my personal coaches, and she has challenged me in terms of how to manage to my personal profile, and I'll share a little bit about that conversation as well. So, first and foremost, when you join me here, again, my name is Rita Stewart. You can find me at ilegacybuilder.com, and I love to come alongside individuals and entities to support you with leveraging the internet and social media to grow your business cause. I like to provide different tips, strategies, tools, and training to support you with just that. So, now, when you join me, please, whether it's live or whether it's via the replay, go ahead and ask any questions that you may have about what we're talking about, and I'll be sure to go back through and comment or answer any questions that you have. So the first area on Facebook I want to talk about is your personal profile. If, of course, you're listening to me now, you have a personal profile set up, but the question I want to ask you is, give me a 1. Do you use your personal profile to grow or manage to your business? Do you use your personal profile to share your business, grow your business or cause on your personal profile? If you do, give me a 1 in the comments. Okay, so what I want to talk about with the personal profile. Here's some good things about using your personal profile for that. One is you already have people who are aligned with you on your personal profile, who believe in you, who already know, like, and trust you, as they say. So they are more likely to be responsive to you in terms of what you have to share. They know you, they know your background, and they're willing to listen to what you have to say. So you have an audience that's already there for you. Now, for me personally, the interesting thing that I find, if I share on my personal profile any of my lifestyle activities, any spiritual type information, anything about my family, I get mega engagement on my personal profile about those things. When I tend to share business type things on my personal profile, the response is minimal. Now, that could be one or two things. One, people only want to connect with me as it relates to my lifestyle, as it relates to my family, and they're just not even interested in what I do from a business perspective. Okay? That's fair. That's fine. It is your personal profile, so they want to know about your personal life, quote unquote. There are some who are friends with me on my personal profile who are from my personal life, many family and friends, as well as some whom I've connected with from a business perspective. However, like I said, when I do post anything about business, I tend not to get as much engagement or response to it. So just be aware of that. The other thing I want to note about the personal profile, which is somewhat of a con, is with your personal profile, you're limited to the number of people that you can have aligned with you on your personal profile. So if you're in this game for the long haul in terms of launching your business or growing your business or your cause, then 5,000 people is really not a lot of people to be connected with when you look at it from the World Wide Web perspective. I mean, there are now approximately 2 billion people on Facebook right now who likely or could possibly need what you have to offer, what you have to share, whatever training, whatever services, whatever product that you have, and you want to have the opportunity to engage with those individuals as well from a business perspective. So just keep that in mind, limited audience, and I just share with you my personal perspective and what I encounter. The other thing that you want to know is that, it really is against Facebook rules for us to be blatantly running our business on our personal profile page. That's not why Facebook set it up. They set it up so that we can interact with individuals around the world and not to run a business. That's why, hence, the second platform, the Facebook fan page / business page, has been set up. So now, second thing, if you are an individual who has actually set up a business or Facebook fan page, I want you to place a 2 in the comments to let me know that you have actually set one of them up. One of the things that I get from many individuals who I connect with who want support in leveraging social media to grow their business, entity, or cause is that they have not set up a business page. They have not come to understand and know just how powerful the Facebook platform is and just how much it can really support them with growing their business and reaching more scale in terms of the number of people that they can reach by setting up a fan page. The other thing is many people struggle with just the fact of, how do you do it? How do you set up a fan page? There's information out there, guys, on how to do that. There's training that I offer on how to do that. One of the platforms that I have found to be the best in terms of supporting my continued growth with internet and social media marketing is Elite Marketing Pro. There is a 10-day boot camp. I'll place that in the comments. That will help you to learn more about that. And then there's another training, Attraction Marketing, which also supports you with how to effectively leverage Facebook to grow your entity or cause. I'll post that in the comments as well. But the thing is, another thing about your business page is you're not limited to how many people that you can connect with, okay? You actually have the opportunity to increase your scale, to increase the reach in terms of who you can connect with that could possibly use your product or service. So that's something else you want to keep in mind. Oh my gosh, the sun is so beautiful. Hopefully you can still see me, but again, I'm sitting on the back porch and it's so lovely. Let's see, what else? I hope it's not blinding you guys. Let me see if I can turn it just a little bit. That is so pretty. Prisms. Let's see, what else do I want to tell you about? And you may not even see it, in fact. Look, many people get upset with the business page because they think, I don't want to pay for advertisement. Really? Well, yes, that is one of the opportunities you have from a Facebook perspective on a business page, is to pay to play. And paying to play is not a bad thing, guys. It's your business. It's your cause. You will need to invest in it to grow it. And I'm not trying to be sarcastic. I'm being serious. For those of us who say we want to grow our business, for those of us who say we want to promote our cause, and we're in it for the long term, then you seriously need to understand how important your Facebook fan page or business page is. And again, if you want the proper training for that, it's available to you. But you have to take the steps to do just that. Okay? Now, the third opportunity we have in terms of leveraging Facebook is a personal group, or a private Facebook group, if you will. Now, in terms of the private Facebook group, here's where, first of all, if you have a private Facebook group, if you've set up a group, I want you to put a 3 in the comments, okay, to let me know. Now, if you have one, here's where you have an opportunity to be more intimate with those who have either connected with you on your personal profile or connected with you on your business profile, and now you can have more one-to-one conversations with them, give them more content that's of value to them to support them with what you have to offer. Now, one of the mistakes that I personally made that I don't want you to make is that when I initially set up my private Facebook group, I had individuals who knew me, who liked me, who trusted me, who wanted to be a part of the group. They wanted to be a part of the group, and I let them in the group, okay? I was growing the group, and I let them in the group. That is not always necessarily the best thing to do. Why? Why is that not always necessarily the best thing to do? Because they are not as likely to engage. They are not as likely to ask questions. They are not as likely to truly want to leverage what you have to offer from a business perspective. They are there to support you as a friend. And that, in some ways, is not necessarily helpful, because they just really need to continue to interact with you on your personal profile. The other thing I want to say about that is, if you have a private Facebook group, you may want to consider it for people who have become a customer, because it's likely that your customer base will literally have questions about your product or service, and you'll be able to help them. And as a result of you helping them with any questions that they may ask, it can help the rest of the people who are aligned in that group. So it could become a very beneficial and helpful group. You also, in that group, have an opportunity to share with them more intimately about the products and the services and how exactly they can go about using them. Okay? So I would say, one of the things that I did, I stepped back and I looked at my group, and now I have some pre-qualifying questions that I ask individuals who is interested in joining my private Facebook group, specifically my group that supports individuals with their online and internet marketing efforts. So one is, I want to know, what's your business? What are you doing? 2, do you have a website? And if so, what is it? And 3, how exactly did you find me? How did you find my group? Did you find it over on my personal page? Did you find it over on my business page? Because you really want to have people who are in your group that's going to actively engage. So I had to backpedal, and I literally had to delete some people out of my group. Still working on it. I even have the question, for those of you who are in my group who are saying this, this group, to be or not to be? Should I continue? And of course, I've elected to continue, because I'm one of those individuals who truly do want to support individuals with growing their business. I know what it was like when I first came online and trying to figure out this huge, massive undertaking of the World Wide Web and internet marketing, or social media marketing, or Facebook marketing. It was just a big deal. And if there's any way I can support other individuals with that, then that's what I want to do. I've done the research. I know what programs have worked. and do work. I know what tips, tools, and strategies are out there. Like, for instance, I'll just say an email autoresponder. I've tried more than one, so I know which tends to be more user friendly and most economical. I've tried different training platforms. I've tried different blogging platforms. So I feel that information and that knowledge base that I have gained and that I have garnered will be able to help those individuals in my private group, should they choose to reach out and leverage it as it's offered to them. Okay? So for now on, going forward, I am only going to be bringing people into the group who truly are looking to leverage internet marketing to grow their business or cause. And that was a lesson learned for me. So I'm sharing that with you guys so that you will know that. Think about, if you choose to set up a group, just who you want to be a part of the group, because you know how you want to support them. And it's an opportunity for you to support them more intimately. Okay, so we've talked about the personal profile. Again, people want to know your lifestyle. That's what I have come across. It's okay from time to time to share with them information about your business, because that's good. They're your warm market. They may give you referrals, etc. But understand and know they may not necessarily be responsive or even become annoyed with you from just purely doing business on your Facebook personal profile. Secondly, you definitely want to have a business fan page. If you're in this, if you're in it to win it, if you're in it for the long haul, if you have your mission and your vision and you know that you are going to see this through, then you should be setting up a business fan page. If you have not set up a website yet or a personal blog yet, then for now your Facebook business page can be I like to call it my online real estate. If they were to Google your name or whatever you called it, it will come up in the search engines. So you need something out there to represent you. And then thirdly, you definitely, in my opinion, should set up a group, because you will have customers and strong potential customers who you want to support and give further insight to. So I recommend all three. Now, me, Rita Stewart, I'm personally about to launch my brand. When I say my brand, I mean as it relates to my personal name. Okay? I have been sitting on that for a few years now. Okay? I have iLegacyBuilder.com. Of course, that's the business side of what I do. But RitaStewart.com is going to be the ministry side of my work, where I come alongside ministries, congregations, and nonprofits to support them in their cause. And I won't go into all the details now, but the bottom line is I'm so grateful for the research. I'm so grateful for the background and the knowledge base that I have attained as a result of the few years I've been online, because now I feel so confident and ready. I'm so grateful that I took the time to invest in a personal coach to support me. Again, you need to invest. If you want it, you got to pay for it, okay? Because the bottom line is, it's all about the greater good. It's all about the greater cause. It's all about your legacy. And my work, my vision, my call is that of a teacher, and I know that, and I need to go forward with that. Hence why I probably gravitated to supporting individuals with training, tools, tips, and strategies, so that I can support them from an internet marketing perspective to grow their cause. But I need to continue to go forward with this path in life that I know that I've been called to do from a ministry perspective, and I'm going to do that. So if you're just getting started with whatever your business is, your cause is, your entity is, then I strongly want to suggest that you do take the time to set up a business page on Facebook, as well as a private group on Facebook, to support those who are trusting you with the service or the cause or the products that you have to offer them. Okay? That's what I'm trusting you to do. If you have any questions, note them in the comments. I will definitely come back to this and answer them for you. If you want to know more about internet marketing tips, tools, and strategies to grow your business or cause, then I invite you to join my group. And I'll put that in the comments as well, so you can click and just go ahead and ask to join the group. And if you're ready for some training right now, go ahead and enroll in the boot camp. There is no cost to you to take the time to go through the boot camp to learn as much as possible that you can about marketing, mainly via Facebook. And if you want to make a small investment in terms of how to fully and effectively integrate Facebook, then I'll have a link for something else in the comments for you to leverage to do just that, attraction marketing. So that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for your continuing following and support. If you know someone who could use this information, who's just starting out with the Facebook thing and what to do, please be sure to share it with them. If you see this, I would appreciate at least a like or a thumbs up or the 1, 2, 3 as I've instructed you to. And I look forward until the next sharing. Again, my name is Rita Stewart at iLegacyBuilder.com. Thanks so much, Lynn, for joining in. I appreciate you. Have a good evening, guys.